Hello, hello. I am sick. Sick, tight, and nasty. We hear it? I can't hear much. My ears are clogged. Yes, I am sick. My ears aren't popping. I thought my eardrums were going to explode on the plane back because they wouldn't pop. And I said, this is it. I'm going deaf. They say jet lag of that magnitude gives you permanent brain damage. Jet lag of that magnitude gives you permanent brain damage. Huh? Korean bathhouses. I did go into a Korean bathhouse. And it was nice. Don't worry. I have a burnt mental image of Emmett's package. Don't worry. As long as it's okay with him, I'll describe it in detail. Are you bigger? Let me tell you something real quick. The Korean bathhouse, it's a war between growers and showers, fellas. And then those that are blessed by God, but that's like two people. Did you cross into North Korea? Oh, for sure, yeah. Are you a grower or a shower? I'm definitely something. I'm a shrimper. Yep, scrimper. Okay, so let's go through some pictures. So this is day one. This is us packing. This is poor little Milo. He knew. Milo knew that we were about to leave. They normally do. Mia knows. She was like, yep, something's going on. And then we went to San Francisco and stayed the night. This is Charles trying out something. I try to get him to like...
You don't forget it. It's fine.
I was trying to get him to... So this pisses me off. I was like, yo, Charles, I'm going to record a video and I want to get an emote of you like failing the full halfie. Oh, yeah, this is Emmett's setup. Oh, shit. Wait, no, not anymore. You changed it up. And he always fails. It's like there are certainties in life. Death, taxes, and Charles will fail every other full halfie attempt. But now this attempt, he's nailing every single one. Even though this one he kind of didn't. But normally he's shine sparking into every single wall, like 50-50. And he didn't do it. So I was like, whatever. I don't want the emote no more. But yeah, so hung out with them. And then this is, we kind of skipped forward an entire day and a half. You know, there's that guy. To where our flight was 12 and a half hours. We left at like 11 in the morning or something, 10:30, 11:30. And this is after we land and we get to our hotel in Myeongdong, L7 in Myeongdong. And yeah, so this is just like right when we get there. I think this is the first day. It must have been. And then this is our first night or second night. I can't remember what we did the first night. So this is just some Korean barbecue. It's the first time I had perilla leaves. Your poor streak. Oh, man. But it was good. It was very good. I love this kind of food and this meal. Raquel wasn't feeling this so much after a bit because she got in a good thing to where she like washes her hair every so often, so she doesn't wash her hair all the time. It's very thick, and this would make you stink. It like you go back smelling like a barbecue, and yeah. So for me, I wash my hair every day or every time I shower. So it's like, okay, whatever, I'll just shower. But so it was kind of, you know, a little bit annoying for her, which I can understand. But yeah, so this is some Korean barbecue. Oh, this was my first night. It's some sweet root. I actually purchased a bunch of this. Yeah. Oh, this was Cafe Onion. It's a little bit more like a touristy place, cafe that people go to. But it was decent. This was, funny enough, even though this was like a smaller chain, like to that area, I think. This was the best salt bread that we had. It was like the second day or first night or second night. It was very, very good. The coffee was just like a decent latte, but yeah. You paid that Taurus pricing? No. No. I still got... Oh, man. I didn't convert my cash. I'm so rich with Korean won. Oh my God, you don't even know. That's like $3 right here, but it'll last me a while. Yeah, so it wasn't bad actually. So it's like this. Consider this $1, 1,000 Korean won. And who is that guy? Consider it $1, right? However, the exchange rate is like 0.69 or 0.7. So you give them $1 or you give them 70 cents, they give you 1,000 Korean won. And 1,000 Korean won can buy you stuff. 2,000 will buy you street food. Like, you know. Oh yeah, this is this is really good actually. Then we went there afterwards. It says $1 is 14. Yeah, so $1 is almost 1,500 Korean won. It was really good. Yeah, so I put $100 in and I got the exchange rate actually on that probably wasn't that great. But I got 140,000 Korean won for $100. And that lasted me quite a bit. Even though I did use some that Emmett gave me before, but this was like a peach thing. Pretty good. Meth is your strength training session, Eddie. Okay. So we went to a lot of cafes. And, oh, little bird. Oh, this was, some sort of soup. Yo, Chad, cover your eyes. There's veggies on the plate. Don't look, Chad. What was this again? Emmett, if you're in here. This was honestly, and it's funny because this was like very mellow, like no salt. It's not pho. It's like ox bone, oxtail. Yeah, some sort of gomtong. But it wasn't. Isn't that normally cartilage? No, there is cartilage in there. You can see it. Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe just oxtail. I don't know. This was cheap. This was a cheap meal. This place just opened up or something. And it was relatively cheap, and it was awesome. So it's just a Korean word for pho? No, because gomtong is cartilage, isn't it? Yeah, no, this is nothing like pho. You can have that in... Okay, so a square is a triangle... Triangle, or a square is a rectangle is a square, whatever. This is not pho. This is like literally not even close to pho. It's not even funny, but yeah. This was a really good meal. And relatively cheap. Not that expensive at all. Barissa, thanks for 58. So then we went to, was this in Songsu? It's like a Pokemon thing that they did for like the 30th anniversary. So pretty cool. Oh yeah, then when we were waiting, because our wait time was like 4 hours. We got some skewers, pretty good. There's this cool bird, hell yeah. Seamus O'Finnegan. No, it was what, now you made me forget my fiance's name. Oh my god. McDonegal. Franklin McDonegal. No, just some sort of chest or head cold. So yeah, this is a cool thing. We waited forever to get in here. This was a massive... I told Emmett, I was like, dude, I'll give you $10 to push this thing over. It was like as tall as he was. Coward didn't do it. But yeah, it was neat. 30th anniversary thing. Oh yeah, so then we got a picture. Someone drew this in like 1 minute. You just sit down. It's kind of cool. Very cute. This was another meal, Korean barbecue. This was really good. This was probably almost my favorite, other than maybe the last one we did, because that was really good. Yeah, the kimchi was very good. Just some like pork. I love the greens on there. Some like side dish noodle stuff. Yeah. It was probably like almost my favorite kimchi, I would say. And we ate kimchi every single day. I love kimchi. The nice part about Korea, and I haven't been to Japan yet, but I know Emmett will have some choice words. But the food is very different. Or not different. It is a lot more. There's a lot more variety within certain things, right? But it's all like fundamentally Korean cuisine. And then Japan is like bland. But what they I just want Nate to start talking. They're a bit more conservative, but what they have mastered is very good. Oh my God, we were sneezing super bad when we first got to Korea. But yeah. Oh, this is a little rooftop bar we went to. Some weird cocktail. I didn't like it too much. It was okay. I know Lauren probably loved this, but it was like a red bean something, or bean what is it? Black miso something. Black sesame. Yeah. Macalaster, thanks for the 44 months. Clown, thanks for the 9 months. Oh yeah, this was me feeling pretty nasty one morning. Oh yeah, so this is where we streamed from. Up here. That's right here is exactly where we were streaming from on that first stream. Emmett was right here. I was right here. This was a really cool little coffee shop. Oh yeah, this is some of their stuff. Oh man, I should have got more pastries. One thing I love, like pastries and these sweets. But even for me, I was like, okay, I need to eat like protein in the morning. I'm starting to feel sick. 2 Mars, thanks for the 70 months. Appreciate that. Digital Dave, thanks for the tier 3 for 49 months. Thank you, Digital Dave. Hype, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Welcome. But this, I love this shit, you know. I want to try everything, but I need to like not be pre-diabetic. So I need to like control myself with some sweets sometimes. No, I'm not pre-diabetic. I just don't want to have this much sweets in the morning. Oh, so this is what we were eating during the stream. We got a pour over coffee, which they had really good pour over. It was very decent coffee, actually. Their latte was very nice, some salt bread, and then an Earl Grey cake, which I really like Earl Grey, the flavor. So I think it's just bergamot, right? It's probably what I like, is the bergamot. Yep, just another angle from the coffee shop. So we were up there. If you watched the first stream. Nice picture. This is the Coex Mall. This is like the Gangnam thing. Yeah, this is the Coex Mall. Did they put this up after this song or something? Yeah, okay. This is a little selfie. Some more coffee. Okay, so this was a good meal. This was our... I wanted to do like 1 or 2 like really nice places. This was Kwansukso. It was a 2 Michelin star restaurant. It was a really fun, unique experience. Yeah, just some good. If you want to see, like, I love food, and when I travel, I want to just eat copious amounts of food. But if you want like a full description, just watch Emmett talk about this. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about every single dish and how it laid on my palate, but Emmett can. All right, see you, True Devil. Thanks for 300 hype. Thank you. I appreciate that. So you're fat now? I gained 6 pounds. But yes, this was all very good. So this was like the first starter thing. There's, there's some meats, just like a pierogi, that you get. This is like a frozen pierogi they had. This was a, what kind of mushroom is this again? God, I'm like, actually, it's just, I'm sick. Yeah, I am sick. What mushroom is this? It's like a longer, it goes smaller tip. God, what is it? It annoys me because right when I saw it, I knew what it was. And I was like, oh, it's that mushroom. I told Raquel. It's like, oh, yeah, it's this mushroom and whatever. But anyways. Yeah, very good. This was essentially some tartar. What is it called in Korea? It's super common. Dong. Okay. Just some like fermented veggies of some sort on that. Pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh, then we got to do, this was really cool. Yucko. Yes, that's it, Eddie. Yes. This was probably my favorite part of it. We got to try. We picked 3 types of kimchis, and then they'll like wheel a thing out and give you the kimchis, and then you can ask for more if you'd like. So this was really fun. This was a fun thing, and I really, really enjoyed this part of it. Oh yeah, I love kimchi. It's great. And there's so many different varieties of it. No, so they let you choose 3. But then if you want more, you can just ask, and then they'll give you more. So that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, this was mine. I got like the tomato kimchi. This was like a cilantro something kimchi, and then I can't remember what this one was, but there was like a little fish in it. And then this was like a it's just like a boiled beef. I can't remember what they boil it in. We got alcohol pairings with every single thing as well, and that was a really, really good, fun experience. Because all the alcohol was really, really tasty. This was really, really good. Like some sort of green sauce. I probably should have remembered more, but whatever. And like a poached piece of whitefish. Crunk, I was feeling it, yep. That looks like octopus. It's not octopus. Puke. I know, guys. I know. These were like chicken. What do they put? They stuffed it with something, and then there was like the paper. You'd grab it, and then you'd like pull. That's what the paper is for. But these are like, this is like chicken drummies. Obviously that's like the least nice way to put it, but. Oh, this was abalone, I think, which is like a weird looking mollusk. Here you go. That's abalone. It was very good though. We did not hit up McDonald's, but we did get burgers and tacos once. So yeah, pretty good. What was this one again? Oh shit, I forgot. Oh no, it's because my drink. I was still. Oh, that's what it was. Images of Emmett's plates, huh? What do you mean? These are my plates. That was something that was good. Oh, this was very good as well. I mean, this speaks for itself. But like I said, if you want like a full description, Emmett will give you the full description of food. Even though I very much appreciate it and want the experience as well, I just don't want to sit here and describe everything. Tickles, thanks for 7 months. Appreciate that. These were like, this was strawberry wine, strawberry sorbet, and then strawberry something else. The strawberries here were so good. It was just amazing. And these are like the dessert plates at the end. Very good. It's like some tea and some traditional desserts. Next, we went to the Myeongdong. It's like there's like a palace or like a temple. Can't remember what it's called. I probably should have wrote some of this out, but whatever. Just look at pictures, have fun. Yeah, hopefully. He's like, hello. But yeah, this was cool. They did like the changing of the guard ceremony, which was fun to watch. Just a little picture. Doesn't really do it justice, but yeah, like these very detailed and large buildings, you know. Yeah, very, very cool. Just some random images of it in there. A little panorama. Oh, got him. Caught. Why would you do this when you can just play Super Metroid, though? Because at one point in my life, I want to say I did things and experienced human connection other than just played Super Metroid and died. So this was like... So it was like a funny contrast between like the temples and then like the city. But, you know, nice architecture and then city. That sounds dumb. I know. This is Myeongdong. It's like if you look at that and go north, there's like a temple area. So yeah, this is our first few days. So, who's that handsome guy? Oh shit. Oh man, let's skip past that. This was a little coffee shop. They built around a like massive boulder, I'm pretty sure, and it has like a sweet little river going through it. Pretty neat. And this was what the hell is this called again? I swear I'm just sick. I don't have memory loss. I'm just recovering. Bingsu. This was bingsu that had some sort of dairy in the shaved ice. It was like shaved milk of some sort. God, this was so good. The strawberries here are the best strawberries. Every strawberry that I had in South Korea was the best strawberry that I've eaten. The strawberries here suck. And I know strawberries are a little more expensive. But goddamn, it was so good. Every strawberry was so fresh and sweet. It's no big deal. I'm just got stacks of Korean won. Just some. Oh, so Emmett and Lauren did something else, and then Raquel and I went. We got some udon. And she got some tteokbokki. And yeah. And then mochi place, which was we got a bunch of these. How much is 5,000? So 1,000 is nearly $1 is 1,500 Korean won, essentially. So that would be 7,500 Korean. Wait, no. $5 is 7,500 Korean won, right? Yeah. roughly. We got a bunch of these. The best one was... Oh, they don't even have it. Never mind. There's like a melon one. That was... You know, like, oh, and when we're eating our mochi, I found her. I found her. She was in there. I just busted in. I said, where is she? They said, Anaseo. What? Oh, here. Oh, yeah. This is the. It was a melon. It's like a green melon mochi. This was incredibly good. God, it was so good. This is a mugwort mochi, which was not as good, but you know. This might have been the pineapple one, actually. No, that looks like the melon. Supposed to be green, but whatever it was the best one. Ken Troy, thanks for the full year. Minty Kiwi Crunch, thanks for the 55 months. Oh, this was another thing. So there was a wait list, and we're like, oh, this looks cute. Let's walk in there. You, like, give them your email or whatever, and they're like, all right, we'll email you. It said estimated wait time. What the hell did it say? Oh, my God. 600 minutes or some shit. And we're like, oh, no. No, we're good. I think it was more than that. It was like 800 or something. And someone else from like they were from like a European country. They're like, do you have the same wait time? We're like, yep. This was a place in... Oh, okay. So after this, we... Wait a minute. Where is this? I thought this was in Hongdae. Oh, we did. That's right. So we took a train to Hongdae before we stayed there. Okay, so currently we're in Myeongdong staying at the L7. And then we took a train over to like Hongdae, which is like the party area. We stayed there the last 4 days. Rubu, thanks for the full year. It's okay. It's just scratchy. And my whole sinus region is clogged. But so yeah, this was all very tasty. Very yummy. B-Guy, thanks for 39 months. What's up? I got a Terra beer, which was disgusting, by the way. It was equivalent to, like, Bud Light or Miller, but I had to try it. Hongdae. And then there's this fried chicken with, like, green onions. This was so good. But, yeah, this is, like, what the meals look like, you know? Just tasty. This is Hongdae. Oh, and then I just gotta say, I didn't get a video of it, but I almost broke the record on one of the punching bag machines. I beat Emmett by like 400 in power. It's all good. I did, actually. My first time ever doing one. I got like 9,700 or 9,800, and the high score was 9850 or something. But yeah, it was just over to the right. That's why I was saying it. It's like over there or over here. Okay. Those machines only go up to 1,000? Yeah, I know. Or no. Oh, sorry, 9... Wait, no. No, there was an extra 0. There was 4 digits. So it was like 9,800 and it was like 9,850. Or it was 985. But thanks for the 84 months. But anyways, I almost broke it. After my second attempt ever doing one. That's not a big deal. This was really, really tasty. I can't remember where this was. What the hell are we eating here?
One time I hit one of those games. It was funny. I rolled up my sleeve and flexed my bicep. Half the bar nearly passed out. I wound up my signature haymaker punch and wham! 9999. Maxed out. Bartender gave me free drinks the rest of the night. Mr. Swole, punch god.
All right, holy shit. Yeah, some sort of beep and bop. Oh yeah, then a quick little coffee break. This was like an orange slushy with an espresso shot, which was actually kind of tasty. This was something, and mine was just an espresso shot with cocoa. But yeah, just coffee. This is surprisingly good. Okay, so I just took a picture because I took so many pictures. I filtered through like 1,000 photos and just picked like 300 from my phone because I had so many images with Google Lens trying to translate everything. But this was just some of the things you could buy. These were tasty. You need a better camera. Okay, funny enough, look at the quality's not terrible, right? But I didn't realize my quality was lessened, and I'll show you when it changes the quality. Maybe you can even tell. So then this is Jeonju. We took a train to from Seoul to Jeonju, and this was like a meal like our person recommended that we like rented a house from. Like it was really beautiful, really awesome place. And it was like traditional Korean side dishes, you know, nice fishy, some spicy pork, I think. So yeah, it was good. It was yummy. This is, you know, one of the little villages or like streets in Jeonju on Hanbok Village, I think. This is like a view from a little cafe. At night we can rent these. We did rent them one night. Emmett did, but oh, this was salt bread with some ice cream, just a little late night snack. Oh, here we go. This is, yep, this. So this is the snacks. This is what we tried on stream, and this is what we didn't try. That went in the trash, unfortunately. We didn't end up having time, but there was some nasty ass things. This was like a marshmallow lobster. Ah, it was just disgusting. We were like pretty intoxicated, and we went to like the local store and grabbed so much food for like the snack tasting streams. But the one you guys saw was this stream, all this. Just some more food. It was like a breakfast, you know, pretty good. Okay, so Emmett and I went and got a coffee afterwards. And it was like a back alley that said coffee. We're like, fuck it, let's try it. And we get our drinks and we go sit in the back, and this is what it was. I didn't make a oh, here's a couple pictures. So like there's some art. It's like just some tents set up over here. There's like ACs and TVs. I told Emmett, like, take this bad boy home, buy it from him, and then play SM on this sucker. Just random. It like was musty. The coffee wasn't good. We both looked at each other, we're like, ugh. But you know, it was an experience. This was it. Like, this was just not good. This is like the worst latte I've ever had. But we drank most of it because I needed caffeine, and the guy was like, "Oh." So he thought it was real good. Was the coffee cheap? Yeah, it was cheap. And then I really wanted to do a tea place. So then we went to this like traditional tea place that had like mugwort cake with like little pastry things. Yeah, so you pour your own. You just keep pouring the tea, and then you serve it numerous times. It was very nice. It was very relaxing. You're supposed to sit here for hours and do this, but we're Americans, and we're like... So we only sat here for like 30 minutes and enjoyed our tea, but... Oh yeah, this was part of it, like just a little back alley, and then you walk into this tea place. This was like a better view of the whole village, Hanbok Village. Little turd platter. Yep. But yeah, it was very, very nice. This was in Jeonju. Very fun. I recommend this for a few days if anyone visits. Raquel and I went and did our own thing then that night, and then we got this, which is pretty tasty. And then Declan and Lauren went and did something, or Emmett and Lauren. Tay Lourdes, thanks for tier 3 for 40 months. Yeah, I said, where are the Deer Force members? Yep. As I'm in South Korea. Yeah, it was tasty. Oh, and then we got a snack afterwards, and it was cornbread that was shaped like a piece of corn that had like savory corn in the middle. God, it was good. I'm a sucker for cornbread, so I was like, I need to get this. Oh my goodness. So we're walking, and we see this dog, and Emmett goes up to him, and it rolls on its back with his little paws. You see his little paws up. These are his little feets. And I'm missing. We're both. Raquel and I are missing Mia and Milo a lot at this point, and this reminded us of Mia with like the little black fur with little white boots. So cute. It was such a cute dog. I wanted to like cry. It was so adorable. But yeah. This is our train to Busan.
Oats, were there zombies?
So then we get to Busan, Bussy Busan. And this is our view from our hotel, so we could like creep on people in the swimming pool next to the Paradise Casino Hotel. This is a pigeon. And this was a street market, or night market that was like popping. We went down here so many times when we were in Busan. It was really cool. They had a lot of food, a lot of seafood. But yeah, this went on for a while down here. Oh, this was the first night we got intoxicated. Oh, soju, highball. Ugh. And then this was a crab. Oh, here we go. It's a lot. The guy was like, here, take.
It's a video.
You just want to take?
Perfect, that's okay.
So then I was like, yeah, I do. And then Emmett wasn't here. He was out pooping behind the dumpster or something in a back alley.
Oh, it's moving.
It's moving.
Where am I going now with this thing?
And he left. The guy was out of here.
Now.
He's like, it's all you
The
now.
juice is getting all over your pants. Put it on the table.
I was
You're
getting
gonna
juiced.
I need to give
You're
it
gonna
all over
a little lick.
This was Emmett's bowl, and he was juicing in his bowl. We didn't tell him. I don't feel so good, guys. Because yeah, he like went to the bathroom or something. Thanks for 35 months. And Gray Fox, thanks for 48. And then there was 3 of them suckers cooked up. We were drinking a lot of Makgoli as well. Emmett and Lauren love Makgoli. And so we were also trying a lot at the time. So yeah, this is the crab. This is like crab head rice. This is my first time ever having crab as well. This is a big old king crab. After having more soju, I do like soju, but I do prefer sake. Yeah, I've had a lot of lobster. No, I've eaten lobster, but yeah, the crab was great. Okay, I've had crab in like crab salads or like some dishes, but never like just straight up a crab buffet here.
Ranch.
Yeah, pretty good. Oh yeah, and this was Emmett whooped me in darts. I was drunk, so surprised I wasn't like slurring my words. This was like some street after we had all that alcohol and you look drunk. What do you mean I look drunk? I'm literally just standing here. The fuck?
Oh, I see.
So then we wanted to get a, what is it called? Totoro thing. So I was pissed. So you see this. I can't zoom in on a video, but you see these little tiny like 1/4 inch lines in between. I kept nailing those with the dart, and I was like, that's got to be a high score or something. I am left-handed, yeah. So I may have whooped Emmett in the punching bag thing by a lot because I'm so goddamn strong, but he did beat me in darts. So, but I was super intoxicated, so that's my excuse. Oh, nice going. Oh, see, you see, you see what I mean? That's bullshit. How do you even do that? Look, I'm laughing at Emmett here. Oh, that sucks. Don't, oh man, look at me go. How does that even happen? That's bullshit. Yep, that's actually skill to do that. And he goes for it. Yeah, I think I missed one more. Yeah, look, it happened again. I was pissed. I was about to look again. I was about to take a dart and whip it. That's skill. This is like a 1/4 inch felt. I should have been given a prize for that. And then we had to play again to get the Totoro, I think. But yeah, we were pretty intoxicated. Yeah, just a nice picture of Raquel and I. This was like a really cool, busy street here.
Ranch.
And like the night market or the market itself was like to the right here. That went way down to another street. So yeah, a lot of fun. My stomach was bad. I threw up that morning. Believe it or not, like, you know, yeah, I threw up that morning. So I needed some soup, and this was like the only thing after walking around for a while that like sounded good. From what? Alcohol. It was like a cold, I can't remember what this is called. It's like a cold soup. It's very common, but it was good. It was almost like a cold spaghetti at first, which was funny, but it tasted very nice. Some dumplings. This was the beach, the Busan beach. Yeah, very, very nice. This was just the other way. Just another view. The what? Oh, yeah, cold buckwheat noodles. Yep. Oh, and they're actually doing, they might have already done it, or it's like happening right now. It's like this big like sand art festival, but they were setting up for it as we were leaving Busan. So they have all these art things that they did on a bunch of different like sand things. Like this one was crazy good. This is all just sculptures of sand. And they like have a steamer. So yeah, this is all in preparation for like a big festival that they were doing, probably like in a few days or like a week. Maybe it hasn't even happened yet. Or it probably has happened. I can't remember what the date said. This was like this was the best tiramisu like little pastry thing. This was really good. It was called Paris something, which is funny for like, you know, I just needed coffee, and I was like, let's just go here real quick. But the coffee was really good. You could choose your bean, and this was like one of the better sweets that I had the entire trip. Honestly, it was crazy good. Posing Pig, yeah, maybe it was Paris Boutique, but I thought Paris Boutique was a chain because I went to Paris Boutique back in Gongdam the last couple days of our trip, and it didn't have any of this. It was very different. Or no, it was Paris Cake. Yeah, Paris Boutique is a chain. I went there alone while I was doing some stuff, and Raquel was doing some stuff. This was like Paris and Cake or something. Yeah, it was very good. Oh, and here's some feats, guys. So this is how you get diseases, apparently, but I was like, fuck it. We were waiting for Raquel and Lauren, because this was the bathhouse. So Emmett and I already got naked and slapped each other's asses in the bathhouse, and we were just waiting for them. So we're like, fuck it, let's just get some diseases from these fish. Funny enough, my feet were kind of crusty before, and these little fuckers really took the skin off. They bloated up in size. In Emmett's feet, they had a feast, a fungal feast that they'll remember for ages. But yeah, it felt like little stings, like little electric bolts. Yeah, it's very weird. Spa Land. Yeah, so this is like the Korean bathhouse. That's your chat if they had the chance. Yo, this is my chat. Yup. This is Eddie. This is Bastion. This is Mr. Lift. B Guy. Yeah. Outside the fungal part. Crotoxic's in there. But yeah, so... Oh, yeah. So this was the day after. Emmett and I got really drunk. You know, this was like... And then we had a little fun nightly thing. I don't know. I'll let him tell the story. But so basically after that, we're like, we need an actual massage in the experience. So let's go to Spa Land while we're hungover and, you know, basically we just went out for a massage at 12 a.m., 12:30 a.m. And it was a little weird. Yeah, it's just a.m., yeah. There's nothing happened, but I've never been asked for secondary services before. Yeah, something tried to happen, but I mean, I wanted a I love massages, and you know, it's only polite to say yes. No, it was oh no. Aneo. No. But yeah. So yeah, we did Spa Land after for a nice palate cleanser. And then this was just something. Oh, okay. So I think this was probably... It's funny because out of all the Korean food, like I would take all that Korean food over this because this is just omakase. But this is my first time having omakase, and it was the best sushi that I've ever had. And I've had like okay sushi, like decent sushi from decent places, but there was like one thing that was like maybe questionable, but they're like on a Michelin guide, but the one thing could prevent them from getting that Michelin star, right? Like, I know Emmett and I talked about it afterwards, and it makes sense, but it's weird. But anyways, this was incredible, this meal. So let's go through it. It's like a really soft egg. I don't know. Emmett's going to know all the food stuff. Just watch his stream later. He'll describe everything in fine detail. Very good. This was like grapes with some sort of nice cream sauce. This is like just starting the meal. This was like a jellied... what was this? Mackerel? God, this was so good, though. At this point, like, this is when I like had a big smile on my face when I took a bite of this. And, like, it made me genuinely happy. And I was like, this is why I want to seek out good food. This was just so good. It was like a lightly smoked fish with like a jellied something. Just everything about it was so good. Horse mackerel was the fish. Okay, yeah. Smoked ahi, yeah. And yeah, it was amazing. Then this is like a palate cleanser afterwards. It's just like, this was literally just the brine with like a couple clams. So it was like incredibly, it was basically just like hot water with a little bit of salty and sea. This was also very good. What was this? It was roe. I can't remember exactly what it was, but God, these were good. And then, yeah, there was like a whitefish in here that he's like, here, let me help you. So he like took it for me and it like rolled up the roe or whatever. Akura. Oh, okay. He took that and rolled it up with the whitefish, and God, it was so good. Okay. This was also incredible. It was like some sort of like pumpkin puree, I think, or some sort of like squash, but I think it was maybe pumpkin puree of some sort with a nice fish. Can't remember the name of the fish. This, I think, and then this was like another big smile on my face. This was so good, this piece of fish. And then this is when it started getting uncomfortable because Emmett started arguing with our chef. He like started getting mad at him. He's like, "Nah, it's called this." He's like, "No." And I was like, "Dude, Emmett, we're just trying to relax and have a good time." There's a difference between like Japanese, whatever this was. I always forget the name. But my brain is like fried right now because I'm sick, so I've forgotten like everything. Oh, that mushroom was a morel, by the way, at Kwansuk, so I forgot. See, it's coming back to me. It was sea bream. Yeah, okay. I thought there was a different name for it though. Or Kurodai, yeah. Or Irodai, or Orodai, or Madai, yeah. Yeah. This was so good, though. This was like another big smile on my face. This was the best piece of fish that I think I've probably ever had. God, it was so good. And this was just like the start. Can't remember what this was. What was it? It has like a unique taste. Gizzard, yes, gizzard. This was very good. I've never had this. And I was keeping this wasabi, even though I was like picking at it afterwards. I love wasabi, but I was letting him do everything because there is wasabi underneath, and he puts like a little bit of wasabi and he coats it with like whatever he wants and then puts it on your plate. So I was just letting him do whatever. I didn't want to like dress it up with anything else. This was just tuna, wasn't it? Or was this no, this wasn't the salty one. This was just a tuna. White Boy Bob, thanks for the 3 years. This tuna was so insane. It like just melted in your mouth. God, it was, so there in Boston, there's an omakase restaurant that just got, it's the first Boston restaurant to get a Michelin star, and it was an omakase restaurant. Or omakase, well, I probably wouldn't say restaurant afterwards, but so after this, I desperately want to try to get into that place because this meal was so good. And if you like sushi, yeah, it's just worth the money. It's just such a nice experience. And then this was a I don't know if this was, no, this wasn't miso. No, it was miso, I think. But generally there's, well, it could be. All right, take it easy, Emmett. Oh no, now that Emmett's gone, we have to like figure out what fish it is because I forget the names. I'm just living in the moment, enjoying all this. This was very good. Me so hungry now. Clearly salmon. Yeah, fucking salmon. No, whatever it was great. Oh, it was uni, right? Something underneath. Oh, shrimp. Might have been mackerel. This is my first time. Okay, so I've had uni before, and it was like not good. And I was like, this is not for me. This is disgusting. So raw shrimp. All right, take it easy. Barlock, thanks for the 39 months. But so at this place, I was excited to actually try it, like a good uni, and it was like butter. It's like, it's incredible, delicious. This sea urchin. That looks awful. I don't care how it looks. It tasted incredible, and it's unique. This is all like unique. You're not gonna go out to your local Hannaford's and be able to ever experience anything, you know. That's why, like, I really do enjoy food experiences, and it's not just because I like food. I do really love food, and like, if I could like somehow be like a food critic, I mean, duh, I would do that immediately because. But it's the experiences that you have when you're eating food with other people. It's the best way to experience a connection with others, while also enjoying just unique food that you can't get anywhere else, or whatever it may be. Even if it's food you can get somewhere else, it's just having an experience, a social experience with other people, and it's a really nice way to, especially eating like just the Korean food, like, or like the Korean barbecues. It's such a nice social experience to where I'm experiencing like what people eat all the time, and it's not expensive, and this is like so common for people, and it's just such a nice, fun, social, vibrant, energetic experience. And that's, if that wasn't there, like, the food would be cool and great, but I wouldn't like it as much. It's just a way to like connect you, and it's a great way to experience culture. And those are the types of experiences that I really, really love. And that's why afterwards I was like, honestly, if South Korea had Twitch services and, you know, and we could somehow get out to South Korea, I don't have any obligations here. I'm moving. Like, this is so much more just wonderful. You know, like, the United States is huge. And unless you live like right in the city and then you're paying like $8,000 a month just for a tiny apartment, or like whatever, if you're living like in a big city, like, you're not going to get an experience like you can get in any other Asian country. And it's pretty eye-opening. It made me almost like jealous going to South Korea, because it's so social, and it's so, everyone is like, even though, you know, people still have problems, and there's still political problems, there's still whatever, it's just so vibrant and energetic and nice and social. I literally don't even know my neighbors. See? Okay, so this was what I was saying. This is probably preventing them from having a Michelin star. This was Chutoro, I think. Fatty tuna. And generally there's a little bit of salt, I think, because I've seen other pictures of this too, and there is like some salt on top. There was too much salt. And this was like the one thing where I like questioned, because I never had, like, I've had fatty tuna before. It's often replaced with like escalar, I think. There was too much salt. So everything that this guy has done has been deliberate. So like, it had to have been deliberate to add that much salt underneath. So we were just confused. This was like the only thing I was like, like, this is like a lot on my tongue. And like, this is probably why they don't have a Michelin star. But it was still incredible though, you know. Monkfish. Fried monkfish. Very good. Some green onions. Just some scrimps. Whatever the hell this. Oh, this was. So there's 2 different types of eel, freshwater and saltwater. This was the saltwater. Yes, I think this is a saltwater one, which I haven't had before. Yeah, there's a nagi, right, and a nago. So this was good. I love eel, so this was unique, and I'm glad I got to try the saltwater. This was I can't remember what this is called. They serve this all the time apparently at the end. It's like egg. It's delicious. Nice going. Nice rating. And then this was like a. I could have swore we didn't hear what he said, but I thought he said burdock. This is burdock root noodles and like a really nice broth. Unless I'm misremembering, because I know they use burdock root in quite a few things, so it was pretty tasty. Oh, and this was Earl Grey ice cream at the end. Delicious. I love Earl Grey. I was happy with that. Oh, some pastries. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, fuck yeah. Holy shit. I got the anchovy ham cheese, actually. It's pretty good. Oh, this was a place called Holiday something in Busan. It's extremely popular. Someone might even know what I'm talking about if you have been to Busan. God, what was it called? So there's like a holiday chain, but this was like a different coffee shop. They were so packed. Doesn't match the vibe here. We'll get some Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, this was at the Holiday Inn. Yummy. But yeah, very good. Oh, some more pigeons. Oh, this guy had like a parrot chilling with him. I was on vacation in South Korea. Oh, this is, we were walking to the, like a train cart thing. Hello, Albert. So yeah, this is another view of the beach at Busan. Oh yeah. You're alive. I am alive. I'm sick, but I'm alive. Oh yeah, then we went to the aquarium. Okay. So, I love aquariums. Got these turts just chilling. Oh, this cracked me up. These piranhas. You know, they got the skeleton. Ah! Was that Turbo? No, I think I did get a picture of Turbo, though. I'll have to find it. Piranhas, whatever the hell that thing was.
Oh, is his mouth open? Oh, you just spit it out.
With these weird things with their eyeballs. Oh, they have like 4 sets of eyes, or 2 sets of eyes, rather. It's 4 eyes or something. That was weird. Oh, look at them. Just, you know, catfish, dogfish, whatever. I think it was catfish. Eel, big old eel. Eldred, thanks for the 21 months. This was so adorable. Check this out. Oh my god. Oh my god. These things. I was like, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. We're like, where are they? And they're all huddled together in this little, I had to like zoom way in.
They're up for the day.
Ranch.
They couldn't get comfortable. So they kept moving and then they're like waking up, yawning. Holy shit. Thank you. They're so cute. They're just snuggling up. And then there's this guy. I felt kind of bad at this point. This guy was just doing laps. Just racing. Just doing laps, like 20 laps. Oh yeah, it's like a glass thing you can see through. Kind of neat. Yeah, we got like 20,000 steps in a day, by the way. It was a lot. Big old fish. Oh, so this is when I realized that there's something wrong with my... I started taking more videos at this point. Because the video quality was so much better than the quality of my photos. So there's some jellyfish. And check out this video quality. Oh my god. Look at this fucking thing. It might look like shit on stream, actually. But I don't know. Oh, that's like zoom in, so it doesn't look as good. But no, so I actually changed the video quality later that day. Because I was looking into it. I was like, wait, I'm confused. Why? Are you kidding me? Oh, don't do this to me. Is it corrupted? No. There we go. Why is this one loading? Yeah, and this was a cum shot. Yeah. Come on, Apocalypse. Yeah, it was a good time. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at the quality of this jellyfish. Look at that jelly. Oh my god. So this was when I realized that my video quality is so insanely good looking on my phone and terrible looking on pictures. So that's why later on I'll show you when I figured it out. Like, the video quality was nuts. Yeah, look at that one.
Watch and learn, chumps.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Looks like your sheets. Albert, I bet this is what your dick looks like, bro. So let's see if this loads. There we go. Oops. No, I just got it loading. Now that's a jellyfish. Wow. Yeah, so I already transferred everything over from like Google Pictures, yeah. And made an album. Like this actually looked insane. This could be like a screensaver or something. Like some of these. Yeah, it looked nuts. Oh yeah, and this big fucker. Oh my god, he was huge. This doesn't creep you out? No, I find it fascinating. This is the kind of shit that used to be here long before us, you know? I love this kind of stuff. I love aquariums. These things, God, they're just this thing was massive. They are creepy, but yeah. I think he was mad at me. Yeah, I don't think there's anything special with some of these. Now at this point, I was just taking photos or videos because I realized the quality was way better. So, oh, some crabs. The music. Where was this taken? This was taken in Busan at the aquarium, like right at the it's like it's the aquarium right as you're entering the beach area. Oh, look at this. Ew. Homie needs some braces. Oh yeah, then I was following him. Stewie, thanks for the 6 months. Oh, some big turts. Oh, he didn't have an arm. That's right. So this is the kind of stuff I'm like, okay, I'm glad he's in the aquarium. Like he's struggling, you know? Like he needs help or else he's getting eaten. Yeah, he got no arm. Who be eating turtles? Don't sharks eat turtles? Oh yeah, these weird fish that just sit straight up. I'm not going to wait for some of these videos to load. Some seahorses. Laranish, thanks for the 41 months. This was like, I think I took a picture of this because I was trying to get a translation, then I realized it said banana milk right there afterwards. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because apparently, like, a thing is you get, like, the ice drink, you get the cup of ice, you get banana milk, and you get, like, the coffee drinks, and you mix them together. So. Oh, yeah, this was, like, a watermelon. Oh, this is what they were working on. So we were sitting there watching these guys. Let me tell you right now. This guy was slacking. He was cooking up his lines. And this guy was making, like, intricate flowers and shit to the left. And, like, with beautiful designs. And this guy was working on this straight line for, like, an hour. He didn't, like, do anything. By the time we were leaving, he moved over here and, like, worked on a little bit. I was like, man. But yeah, this is them working some more. Yeah, I told Rick, I was like, I'd probably do this in, like, a couple hours by myself. She said, yes, you can. And then she patted me on the back. So so this is on the rail carts. If you've ever been to South Korea, you probably know what this is. Yeah. So this is like the beach where we were over here. That's the big where I was criticizing. We actually just walked up and then it's like over here is where we get on. And then there's this path all the way to where our destination was. Then yeah, this is just some of the images. Oh yeah, then we'd pass people, and then you know there was like a bunch of people saying hi, and then I said hi back, and then they all screamed. I was like, man, they probably thought I looked like Justin Bieber or something. Hello, it's Justin Bieber. Like, oh, okay. This is our destination, pretty much. Little port city. This is when I realized, okay, so this is when I changed the quality of my images, I think. It still looks like shit, actually, hold on. I think they should be higher quality. This is when they turn into raw images, so I'm taking up more space. Ooh, thanks for the 32 months. So it was 30 minutes here, and then we walked back. It was like a mile and a half back. So we're just like, screw it. Let's just walk back and just enjoy ourselves. This was a really nice walk. I'm glad that we did it. So we got to see all the views walking back.
This game fucking sucks. It
Yep.
sucks.
Oh, you know what's funny too? God, there was this fucking asshole. So this is like a big platform. I don't think I have a picture of it. Maybe I didn't take a picture. So like over here, there's like a glass bottom, so you can see like way down. Raquel didn't want to walk on it, but I did. So I like that thrill. And there was this asshole that we saw earlier in the day. He was French. It doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm just saying he's French. And he would go up to people And at first, when we saw him earlier on the beach, there was people recording him, and I was like, and we saw him earlier on the beach where we like came from, where the sculptures were, and he was like walking around, like pacing around the beach like this, like as people were recording him, and he looked like he was a big deal. So we're like, oh, he's doing like some sort of documentary thing. He might be like a big deal. No, like someone was recording him. I was like, that's his video crew. He must be recording for like a news outlet or something. And then later on, we go to this area, which is way away, like 45 minutes away from where we were before. And we see the same guy with a different person recording him. And he's walking around speaking French, doing the same things, like talking for like, it's like a 5-minute video or longer, like 10 minutes. And after he got done, we're like, oh, that's the guy from earlier. And Rahel's like, yeah, I remember seeing him too. And then he goes up, the guy leaves that was recording him, which is weird. I thought he had like a video crew. And then this old couple comes up and he's like, oh, can you record me? He like puts the phone in their face, shows them how to record. And we're like, oh God. As we're walking away, we see him doing his same little spiel, walking away, speaking French. And this old lady is like, oh, what did I sign up for? She has to like follow him around and record. And we're like, oh, he's just an asshole, actually. He's probably not with any news outlet. He's just a fucking asshole. I almost wanted to tell him, like, what are you doing to people? Like, you ask if they can record you. They reluctantly say yes. And then he records like a 5 or 10 minute video making people walk with him, recording him. And he's been doing it all day because we saw him like 5 hours prior at the beach. And now he's over here doing the same thing. What a fucking asshole. But yeah, this is just the walk back. Very, very nice. He was a French guy? Yeah, he was French. Like I said, I don't think that has anything to do with it, but I just wanted to point that out. He was French. Oh, this was very good. So this was some raspberry wine. Pretty delicious. That's all I got. I got some clothing, but nothing crazy, Bukash. Oh yeah, so we went out and we got more crab that night. So these are some shrimps, some more abalone. This was a clam. It's all very good. Yeah, I got a decent amount, but Emmett bought a lot of clothes. Yeah. Oh, I just took a picture of the shell because I didn't know what this was. I've never seen a shell like this. It has holes. Does anyone know in the chat what kind of clam this is? What shell this is? I've never seen that. I don't think. Anyways. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This was good, though. We got a lobster in there. There were so many. Underneath this, you can see the layers of crab legs. There's so much crab in here. I was feeling sick. Oh, yeah. This is the day we were leaving, I think. And this is what they had worked on. You see this? This is the next day. The very next day at this coffee shop that I talked about. And this was the progress. You see this line? Before the last picture I showed you, when he was slacking, he was up here. And that was the day before, like around 4 o'clock or some shit. Or like 3 o'clock. He just did this line. It's the very next day. This is the coffee that I got. Pretty tasty. The coffee there was actually good. This was at the holiday whatever place in Busan. We actually went there twice. And funny enough, every time we showed up, we got a seat. And then 2 minutes later, not even exaggerating, we look behind at the entry and there's a line. Both times we got so extremely lucky to just go in, order food and sit down. And both times there was immediately a massive line of people waiting for a spot. Oh yeah, this was their working holiday brunch cafe in Busan. Really good, yeah. It's like smoked salmon, arugula, some dill on top. Yeah, eggs Benedict. It's really, really yummy. over a croissant. Oh yeah, so this is the bullet train. This makes me angry because you know, we're just cruising. I don't even think this was like max speed yet here. I was trying to get a video of it like popping out of a tunnel, but I don't know if it ever happened. Oh, it did. So we're going like 200 miles per hour right now. It was just so quick. It took us 2 hours and 30 minutes. And we had stops, like 3 stops in between to get from Busan to Seoul. That's the distance from Boston to Manhattan plus like 50 miles. With 3 stops. God, it's so nuts. The Amtrak moves like 25 miles per hour. And you have to pay like 100 and something for a first class ticket. We got business seats here, actually. This was, I think this was business class. No, this one wasn't. They're all sold out, but the seats were comfortable. It's just, and it was like $40. Not even. Or was it $25 per ticket? To go all the way from Busan to Seoul in 2.5 hours with 3 stops. Which is a big distance. I just love these bullet trains. But Chevy and Ford already, like, you know, are going to make sure that nothing like this ever happens. We're just cucked by, like, lobbying. You know what I mean? It just sucks. Imagine a train from Boston to, like, Philadelphia. And then from Philly to Cincinnati. And then Cincinnati to Chicago. And then Chicago to Minneapolis. You know what I mean? Like, imagine, like, just these trains that connect you that do 250 miles per hour. And it connects you at a just insanely quick. That way, I don't have to, you know, either drive or fly when I just need to go somewhere that's not even that far. Train from Erie to New York City is 12 hours. Are you fucking kidding me? From Erie to New York City is 12 hours? You may as well just fucking walk. What are we, cavemen? 12 hours? How fast that train going? Like 3 miles per hour? So this is a kimchi pancake. Pretty yummy. This is like classic. So this is like, this was a place in now Hongdae. This was our final destination here. This was actually really good. It was like tteokbokki with like squid cakes or whatever, with tater tots, and there was like these chicken things on top with some noodles, and this is all just extremely cheap, by the way. It's like this was massive. This feeds like 4 people, by the way. It doesn't look that big. I need like a banana for scale because the banana is like right here. And this was like what? Like $12. Oh, so Samoyed Cafe, Raquel and I went to. They were very cute. They're all insanely well behaved. So you just go in here and you just chill with dogs, little feets. Yeah, they're adorable. And they're snack fiends. Oh, this picture was really funny. I don't have the picture. I think Raquel has it on her phone, but we got a picture of of us with the dogs here. So they take a minute or two, and they like, all right, you know, this is your spot. They get them to sit here, and they just sit here. Well, everyone in the room takes photos. They're like, oh, I want a photo with my phone, and then they'll take a photo for you. It's Raquel petting one of them. Cute. But yeah. Comparing U.S. infrastructure to South Korea is a little bit flawed, though. No, I just said from Seoul to Busan is the distance from Boston past New York City by like 50 or 100 miles or some shit like that. So, yes, the US is huge, but this doesn't exist anywhere. Yes, but Boston and New York is different jurisdiction. Yes, but there are still trains that take you. There's the Amtrak that takes you from Boston to New York City in like 22 hours because it goes at a snail's pace. Everything, no, this is just an excuse. They built infrastructure that basically made it impossible to advance, so then you had to buy cars. That's what happened. And now we're just stuck with it. And everyone's like, well, that's the normal part. Like, what do you mean? What's, like, we can't do that. Like, yeah, they made it that way. We can't do that. And they did that on purpose. Yeah, look how big China is. All right, so this is Hongdae. This was so much fun. Wait, why are we buying Michelin tires? It was just me chilling on one of the shopping streets. Little cafe. I just went up here. I think Raquel was shopping. I was like, all right, I'm going to go find some coffee. Little spot to hang out on. It was really nice. This is from our hotel. This was the L7 in Hongdae. Yeah, we were on like the top floor. It's pretty cool. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna move. Oh, I didn't mean to keep that in there, but just a nice picture of Raquel. Grapefruit highball. One thing I realized, they have a lot of grapefruit. I love grapefruit. I'm a big grapefruit fan, so there's just a little bit of fruit that we ate, which later I puked up that night. All of this fruit was, puked up. This was, we went out, and this was when I was like, uh-oh. So we're like, man, we're too old to go clubbing. So Emmett and Lauren went to Jeju Island. So they took a flight there, and we took a train back up to Seoul. We're like, yeah, we're too old to go clubbing, whatever. Let's just, let's go get a drink. Let's get a drink and see how we feel. So we get a drink. I didn't even see Raquel's face. So this isn't, you can't see how big this thing was. It was like a half gallon. I'm not even kidding. This was massive, and it was so strong. So we went to like this club. We walk in, and it was like kind of smoky, and we're like, oh, I just want this. It's like orange vodka something. Oh my God, it was so strong. This was literally like a liter or a half gallon. I know it doesn't look like it. This thing was massive. It's just the camera angle. And then this was us an hour later at some other club. We're like, okay, we're feeling kind of good. And then, it's like, okay, we're having fun. And then this was the next club. So we went here. This was 12:30. Oh, my ears were fucked. It was, we got here at 12:30, this club, and we're already here for a little bit. No, like 12. And then we stayed here in this area talking to like locals and other people. I met this dude from Denmark. I thought he was from Scotland the whole time because I couldn't hear. And he had orange hair and a Scottish accent, so he was the Scotland guy. And he's like, you guys want shots? So then we go and buy shots. We're here for like 5 hours or like 4 hours. So my watch, it resets at midnight for steps. I had 11,000 steps when we left the club. We were like going crazy with like the locals, and like it was so much fun. We danced for like 4.5 hours with like the locals. And I'm not going to show the video. This was us going home at 4 a.m. Oh my God, I'm slurring. Oh God, I was not feeling good. Oh, this was that night. I sent this picture in the Discord, and then nice booger up there. I was like, all right, guys, I'm done. Yeah, I do remember it all, though. I do remember it all. I told myself, I was like, I'm going to remember this. I'm not blacking out. I'm remembering everything. Which I do remember everything, but holy shit, I was puking that night. Raquel, like, passed out, and I'm like, hopefully this doesn't wake her up. But I was like, I gotta puke. Like, it was so smoky. Did your drink get spiked? No. But yeah, that was so much fun, though. Like I said, we danced for like 4 hours straight. And I like made friends with, I was using like a translator app with this guy. And it was just fun. It was a really, really fun time. But God, I felt terrible. And I think that is when I got sick. What I have right now? Yeah. Okay, funny enough, I was slurring my words so bad, but I remember in my head, I was like, okay, like, I'm pretty drunk, but I'm going to say this next sentence. I'm going to try my best. Okay? It's going to be non-slurred. It's good. I can control this. And then I speak, and I'm like, holy shit. In my head, I'm like, wow. That's terrible. Like, I knew that my words were so bad. And I was very, like, clear-headed, actually. But I literally, my mouth couldn't articulate words. I tried to lock in. My brain was like, all right, we're locking in, pal. This is it. This sentence, and how I'm saying it right now is like how I was saying it in my head. Just clean and clear. And then I say it, I'm like, oh. It's like, holy fuck. No, they were. Okay, you want to know why? I know what they were, wooberries. I have an inner monologue, okay? I know some people apparently don't, which is weird to me. And I knew that it was clear. But when I spoke, I was like, holy fuck. This is bad. So I understood the difference between the voice that I was speaking to myself with and the voice that I was speaking to others with. So just because I knew that difference, and I was like, in my head afterwards, I was like, this is bad. How am I slurring so bad? But yeah, a great night. Yeah, there's a big separation between your thought and your ability to speak. My thoughts were very clean and clear. So this was afterwards. I felt so sick. This was like a waterfall cafe in Hongdae. Your thought process disconnects from your physical ability. Yeah, like I had a massive disconnect. And it was really weird, though, because I was very drunk and I just danced for 4 hours and we were taking shots. And also every bar, every club in Busan, everyone's smoking. So we actually quarantined our clothes like in a bag separate from everything. And then I like separated it in our luggage. Like we brought like a vacuum seal, like bags and stuff. And it was all just, it was separated, nowhere near our other clothes. Yeah. No, it was a good time though, because it's funny because we felt like we were too old, right? So we start walking down like the party streets with the clubs. And we're like, yeah, we're just too old. And then all like the club people are like, you, come in, which they try to get everyone into the clubs. We're like, okay, we feel young again. They're trying to get us in. Clearly, we're not like 50. So they do that all night with you. It's like they compete with other clubs. They're like, you have to come into this club right now. So actually, the second club that we went to, we did go into those places. It's literally every place, Nate. Every single club was like that. Every single one of them. Because they're competing. There wasn't a single club on like the party street in like that district that didn't have like a promoter or someone trying to drag everyone inside that walked by. Everybody and every club was doing this. But we went to one, and then the second one we went to, we immediately left. And we're like, because it was so smoky. And then the person's like, oh, you didn't like? Okay, perfect. That's okay. And then they like grab our hands, walk us across the street, like through there was no traffic, luckily, but to like the other club that they probably are affiliated with. And we're like, whatever, we'll just see how it is. And that's where this was. This one. You know, that's where we ended up. But the one before this was awful. And I was like, it's too smoky. She's like, oh, yeah, okay. And this one was even worse, I feel like, smoky-wise, actually. But, all right. There's a pigeon. So one thing I'll say about me getting that drunk, I don't drink. And I don't really like drinking because I don't like feeling like shit the next day. I want to be coherent. However, even though I'm sick, and I hate being sick, and even though I felt like shit the entire next day, that is one time to where I'm like, it was actually worth it. Because I wanted to like experience fun with the locals, and we were like going crazy and like having a great experience with like the actual like locals in the area, having like an actual connection, and dancing for like 4 hours straight and meeting people. So even me being sick and being hungover like the next 2 days, pretty much, I felt like shit. That was like one time I said it was worth it. So I remember everything. I didn't get like blackout drunk. It was just so much fun. It was just a great time. So this was the next day. I felt like puking off this side and into the water, but I didn't. Just a little video of the waterfall. Oh, nice picture of Raquel and I. Oh, this was their Sprite. We got some stew to settle our stomachs afterwards. It's Chill Song. I think this is just Chill Song. Yep. This was like a pork bone stew soup something. Pretty good, even though we felt like puking. Okay, so this was we went to a maid cafe. I'll show this first. How do I flip the image? All right, so this was like a maid cafe that we went to. And so this was afterwards. Brandon, Raquel, nice to see you in today. So this person spoke decent English. Have you guys fun? So I assume it's just tough. Have you guys had fun, I assume. Thank you for visit, Louis. And then this was Ryuk. I can't remember the translate for this. Just says like, I love you both and whatever. But they knew we were foreigners. They knew we weren't coming back. This was actually, yeah. So Death Note. So she spoke, it was this person here. She spoke decent English. So it was funny because she's like, oh, Ryuk, like Death Note. And I was like, oh, it's like the one anime that I watched and liked. And then we talked about Death Note for a while. And like if we like L better or light, light or L, just L, right? The two main characters, better. And then so it was wholesome. This person, this was actually one of the more wholesome experiences because like he was at the end, like he spoke decent English. And no one else did. So this person at the very end, as we were like wrapping up, was actually like opening up to us about like emotional things. Yeah, so they did a theme to where like they actually switched outfits for a day. So they're like the butlers or whatever, and then they have to wear like the cat. Yeah, so it was actually incredibly wholesome. And he was just, I'm not gonna like go into everything that was said, but it was so nice to meet you for the first time. I fell in love with you both because you're so kind. Enjoy your trip, Korea, to the fullest. Yeah, that's what it said. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, he was just opening up about like his personal life and some stuff, and it was very nice. Needless to say, he probably, you know, will have a different path in life soon, according to him. But yeah, and Raquel was convinced that this one was crushing on me, but I was like, babe, they're paid to do that. But then we're also foreigners, and we told them that they were leaving in a couple days, so I was like, well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is, they do that because they want you to come back. However, we're leaving and not coming back. You know, and they do that. But yeah, this was wholesome. And then we got afterwards. This is makgeolli, green grape, grapefruit, lemon, pretty good. Oh yeah, and we did have to do like the weird cat shit. So like when we ordered something, we had to say nya nya or whatever, or else they like beat us with something if we didn't do it. So we did have to do that. Yeah, I had to get on all fours and meow like a cat and put a collar on. But yeah, that was like normal. We had to do that. Yeah, so some makgeolli. We went there afterwards. Oh, this was the gomtong with like cartilage. This is so good, actually. It's like super savory. No tail plug? No, you have to pay for that, unfortunately. I think we had hangover soup at one point, yeah. And then this was us traveling somewhere. Oh, this was me. So I was doing something on my own for a little bit. I actually walked from like one part of Gangnam all the way to the COEX Mall, which was like a mile and a half. It was a cool picture I got. Rack here, get some help, dog. So then we went to the Xiangsu, or the Mahjong meat market. This was Declan. He was about to fight this guy. And I was like, dude, you can't take this guy. Look at his biceps. He's about to fight him because he didn't have the right kind of meat. But no, he went in there and this guy cut up like a middle portion of the fillet for us. And he gave him like something else as well. So I don't know if I took pictures. So this is a meat market. You were. No, I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you're like, I'm glad you're not afraid to like just go up and just ask. Because what's the worst that someone can say is, oh, no, whatever. So I'm glad that you do that. And, you know, eventually I aspire to be as outgoing as I want to be. It's just like, I don't want to like make someone ever uncomfortable. But I guess at the very end of the day, who cares, you know? And I think that's what you realize as well. You just kind of just go in and ask things and get yourself in there. That's not true. You've been making women feel uncomfortable for years. My man, you and I are not the same. Like, I can communicate with humans, like, in real life, my man. Believe it or not. So this, I didn't really take a picture. Emmett will probably have images, but this is a really fun experience. There's a big, like, alleyway, essentially. That's a meat market. And they all have the best looking meat. This right here is incredible quality. For 56,000 won, That's essentially like 38 bucks or like 40 bucks, not even. And this, I swear, if this was purchased in the US, what is this? This is at least, oh God, like 80 to 120. Yeah, but the thing is, they don't import or export anything. So this was just, everything was so cheap. This is all that we got. This is a fillet, like the middle of the fillet. Like that was when Emmett was in there with the guy. For, what is this, like 22 bucks? 23 bucks? Insane. We got all of this. 38,000 for this. This is insane. Yeah. This was a ribeye, like a crazy looking ribeye. 51,000, which once again is like 38 bucks or something. This, I can't remember what this was, but holy hell, this was good. That's super fatty. Was it, what was this? Hanwoo beef? Was it all Hanwoo beef? No, I can't remember the exact. Yeah, this was beef belly. Yeah, this was unique, right? Or no, this was beef belly. Can't remember. It was just so cheap for all this meat. Like, what did we spend on all of this? Like $100? And what is this? Like 350 bucks if you were to buy it anywhere else? Probably more than that, honestly. And this was like a gift. The guy gave this to Emmett as a gift. But anyways, we walk down this alley and all of the meat looks this quality. And there's a ton of it. Like this is just a tiny portion of what there was. And everyone, they're competing. They're competing markets. So they're like, oh, come check out. And they'll like open up the thing and show you the meat. And then you have to just say no, or, you know. It would be more. It's comparable to BMS 9 Australian Wagyu beef. Oh, so you think this would be like $500 and we paid like 100? I don't know what the exact total of this is, but it's more than 100 probably, 120, 130. But yeah, they're all competing and it's just fun. So then what we do is you get this meat, right, from this meat market, and then we ask the guy at the end, can you show us where the grills are? So then he walks us up to a different portion of like the whole area, and they have these charcoal grills, these, and then they come over with a grate, like a rack. These are like little vacuum things for the meat, and then we're cooking all of this that we just purchased over this charcoal grill on like an upper portion. All of this was like, we'd have to accumulate the prices. All of this is like 150-ish. All of this, I think, is 150. And this is probably around, you think it's around $300 or $400 for all this? Yeah, so then we purchased all this from the market, and then we come up and they give you all these sides or whatever, which is like traditional with the Korean barbecue, whatever. And then we grill it ourselves over this. Emmett was the grill master, dying up here.
So this one I'm gonna cook a little bit more.
So this is him, grill master here. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I had two more of the fatty ones. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Very good. The grill master. But do they have bidets? Every toilet has a bidet on it. Yes. So we went here, and then afterwards, afterwards, after all this meat, just incredible. We then go and get cocktails. So Emmett and Lauren got like recommendations when they're on Jeju Island about this place. And he'll tell you all about that, whatever. That sounded like a fun experience. So we go here and we get cocktails. Really delicious cocktails. This was a mezcal, so very smoky. This is like a melon dried or something. Like a nice cream.
So sad.
Like apple something. And then this is my second cocktail. I got the mezcal one, and then the second one I got was like an apple with apple wine. Oh my God. So they accidentally, we asked for an apple martini, and they misunderstood and gave us this like mushroom thing. This was not good. It sounded good on the description, but oh my God, it was like medicinal. It's like what it probably would cure my cold right now if I were to chug this. It's like a yummy pina colada type taste and sweet something. Yeah, very good. All right, so then this is our final stay in Myeongdong. I just wanted to get a couple more pictures before the end. So Raquel and I are just out, doing a little bit of shopping. Got like big Korean pancakes. Got some skewers as well. Didn't take a picture. Nice little coffee. I'll skip videos. Oh, this was a cute dog. I was actually just chilling for a minute, sitting down. Some guy was training a puppy. Super cute. Some Korean tacos. This was our final meal. Raquel stayed back because Korean barbecue. So we just decided to go out. So this was our final meal. I was already starting to feel a little bit blah at this point, but I think I got some pictures here. Yeah, so this was good. Nice bib. Oh yeah. We should have been wearing bibs the whole time. Could spoke Hangul. Huh? What's up, Keku? This is like speak Korean. I knew 3 words. 감사합니다. 안녕하세요. And apparently I was kind of saying this wrong. 안녕하세요, which is goodbye. But there's like a different way to say it, which is more it's like you want to say like bye-bye and like more friendly as opposed to formal, which was what my friend was telling me at the maid cafe. It's like, no, don't say that. But anyways, it was basically 3 words. Steamed eggs, some tofu, or this is chige. Oh, and this was dessert. So if Emmett gets sick, it's because we all shared out of this. And I was already kind of feeling like nasty, and I told him that. They're like, oh, it's okay. This is more, what the hell is it called again? Shaved ice. Bingsu. Yeah. Yeah, very, very delicious. This was like some crazy bread from nice honey bread with chocolate and whipped cream. God, it was so good. I don't know what that is. I won't show it, but just final day at our hotel. Oh, there it is. You can see it. The Olive Young. So many Olive Youngs. I bought quite a bit of things from Olive Young. Welcome to Olive Young. If you need help, just let me know. Now I got that shit stuck in my head. And this was us on our way back to the airport. That's it. That's the end of it. It was a very good time. Heard there wasn't much jet lag coming back. Okay, so here's what it was on the way back. So I wake up at like 6 a.m. and I'm feeling not great. Like I'm already feeling sick symptoms. Say 6. So Korean time. Our flight doesn't leave until 5 p.m. Also, I'm left-handed, so it's hard to write with my right hand. 5 p.m. So 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Our flight is 11 hours. We'll just round up. Actually, no, it was more like 10, actually. It was quick. I think we had like a back tailwind going east. So we'll say 10 hours on the way back. It's a nice flight. And then after that, we were supposed to have an hour and a half layover, and we had to be really quick. I was actually going to have to like ask for assistance so we can get to our next flight because we had to change airlines. But what ended up happening... So look at this. So I'm up. So there's a 10-hour flight. And then we have a weird time change. So 6 a.m., I'm up. Nearly 12 hours later, we're on our flight for 10 hours. So I'm almost up for 24 hours already, feeling sick. We land in San Francisco at 11:30, which is, I know, weird, but we're traveling back east, so time change. Didn't sleep on the plane? No. Didn't sleep at all on the plane. I could not sleep. And this is after I didn't get much sleep. This is like 4 hours of sleep, maybe. And I'm sick. Don't get much sleep. Stay up. I can't sleep till 5 p.m. And then our flight gets delayed by 2 hours. So we were supposed to leave at 1 o'clock. We don't leave until 3 o'clock. So 3-hour layover. LO for layover. I can't write with my right hand. 3-hour layover. And then 6-hour flight. I sleep a little bit on the plane, but my sleep is like this. I can't sleep. I have like a neck thing, but even then, like my whole body. Yeah, it just sucked. And I remember I woke up at one point. I was like this. I was so fucking tired and sick. I woke up and I'm like, oh, my neck. I fell asleep because I was so tired like this. Just hanging my neck. But that was like 1 minute of sleep. So, and then 6-hour, we get back at 12 o'clock in Boston. And then we have an hour to get home. So we don't get home until 1:30-ish after we get our bags and everything. And then we have some stuff to do a little bit, like make sure the dogs are taken care of. So I was up for... It was just like 32 to 36 hours. Oh, Chad brought us home. Thank you very much, Chad. I know you don't like driving at night. Appreciate it. We could have called a $120 Uber, but, you know, it sucks. Oh, yeah, so we're on the flight, right? On our flight home, and we're just, like, tired and grumpy. Oh, my God. Like, our flight was just delayed by 2 hours. Raquel and I both want to just cry because we're just, like, you know that level of exhaustion? And, like, I'm dealing with a sickness, too, and you know that you're not close to home yet. You know you have, like, 8 to 9 hours left of travel, and you are just fucking exhausted. But there is no escape. And in that realization makes you almost just want to weep. We get on our flight, and there's this fucking kid. This kid is a poster child for Ritalin. My God. We're... Prescribe this kid something. Oh my God. He's like, na 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 the entire fucking time, smacking the back, playing games. I watched him play chess. He didn't even know any openings. He was just fucking flinging pawns around and shit, and he didn't even know how to move a pawn. He was trying to move one diagonal, and he's just na-na-na-na-na. And then the mom isn't doing anything. She's like frantically typing like she's angry. It's like built up anger, but she can't like tell her kid to stop for some reason because the kid's annoying everyone. Everyone's tired. Our flight got delayed by 2 hours. People are exhausted. And she's like frantically typing, doing something. And this kid, he's got little legs, so he puts them up and starts kicking the back of the seat. The person in front, and this is before we're taking off on our flight, even before we even get into the air, he hits the back, elbows the back of his chair. He's pissed. He's like probably like a 16-year-old kid, just pissed off. You can tell he's exhausted. He's like flying with his parents or something. So he smacks the back, and the kid doesn't notice. And the kid's still fucking kicking the shit out of the back of the seat. And a minute later, the kid flicks his seatbelt off. Like, he's so angry. He, like, whips it off, stands up, and then, like, the dad changes seats with him. Because the dad's probably just more patient than this kid. And then the kid goes to the middle seat. The 16-year-old that's pissed off because this little 5-year-old kid is smacking the back of his chair. And the mom's not saying anything, and she knows it's happening. And then the dad's just kind of dealing with it. And this kid just, like, smacking, like thudding the back of this thing, playing games, and still kicking this seat and, like, making a bunch of noises. And I'm just getting so angry. Raquel and I keep looking at each other like, I'm afraid to say anything because the mom's not saying anything. So is the mom going to freak out on me if I say something? I'm surprised that they didn't ask for a flight attendant. I would ask a flight attendant. I'd be like, seriously. So this kid is like squirming. Just moving around and shit like that, like a fucking worm. Like the entire flight, still kicking the fucking seat. And there was like a 30-minute reprieve at the end of the flight where he was actually sitting there. And I was like, what the fuck? Is he like, he's out of gas? Good. And then we start our descent. Oh, hello, passengers. We're starting our descent into Boston here. Weather is 72 degrees. We'll be landing in about 30 minutes. And then he starts... He starts doing that shit again. He's woken up or something, and so we're landing, and he takes his seatbelt off, and like he's like standing up. The flight attendants are buckled. They're like, "Fuck it, we're not gonna get up for this shit." Like, we're landing the plane, and literally doing that. Like, what's wrong with this kid? Give him Ritalin now. And the mom's not saying anything. And then he's like, at the end, It's like midnight. We're all fucking exhausted. People are missing their flights because apparently there was no crew. They had to fly a crew up from LA to San Francisco to fly our plane to Boston. That's what happened. That's why I was delayed. So everyone's tired, grumpy. This kid was kicking the chair the entire fucking time. Loud. Like singing. The mom doesn't say anything because what the fuck? Why would you? Yeah. And then they like have conversations with one another at the end. And it's like so loud that everyone can hear it. You know what I mean? Like they're having an open dialogue discussion, but just amongst themselves, that loud. And it's just the most obnoxious thing ever. And I remember hearing this kid, they're like, oh, you're not going to go to school tomorrow. You're only going to get 3 hours. But why? Yeah, well, I don't want to go to school. And then I remember the mother had to explain something, but the way she explains it was so annoying. Just tell him to shut the hell up. And at the end, they were talking about his teacher, and this kid said, I want to kill her. I said, whoa, did anyone else hear that? This kid wants to kill his teacher. Yeah. During their open dialogue. Oh, I don't like her and she's annoying and I want to kill her. And the mom didn't say anything. This little 5-year-old saying shit like that. Lock him up. Step 1, Ritalin. Step 2, prison. Step 3, profit. It was insane. I've never seen a kid so fucking hyperactive. And then it was so funny. I had like Starburst. I wanted something sweet. And I remember he was like looking over at me eating this Starburst. And this was when like we're first boarding. I was like, if he asked for one, I in my head I was like, I'll ask the mother first and then see if he can have one. And then he starts his fucking overactive, hyperactive shit immediately, and I'm like, no. Even if he asks, I'm telling him no. He doesn't need sugar. This kid's crazy. Sugar's gonna he's gonna amp him up. He's gonna be juiced if he has anything. So ain't no way. I don't think you should be mean to kids because then you're just gonna create a kid that grows up to be mean. You should be sometimes upfront or more blunt in your intention. You know what I mean? Not like walk around it and like, oh, well, it's okay, Billy. You can kick this guy's seat. He doesn't care. Fuck it. Just ruin his whole goddamn day. Maybe his whole week. It's okay. No. Like, you need to tell him, yeah, that's not acceptable. I should have switched seats with the person that was behind him and started kicking his seat. Huh? You like that? Omega, thanks for Alden. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about my casino experience. Yo, I'm rich. You see all this Korean won? Yeah, baby. So we went to the casino, and I'm losing, right? They give us some vouchers or whatever, and I go and yeah, I'm losing on the slots, whatever. Emmett's just winning. He's hello? Okay, so the power just went out. Eddie did something to my power. Anyways, back to the casino story. Emmett was winning on these slots. Okay. And I was losing big time. But here's what we did. We got vouchers for Baccarat, and I have no clue how to play Baccarat. So it's basically like you can bet against the player or you can bet against the dealer. So we had vouchers, and we just put it all on or Raquel let me use hers. Emmett and Lauren didn't have because they already had like memberships or something. So we got vouchers, and I put it all against the player. And Emmett's like, "Are you sure?" Now, what's up, Hockey? How you doing? Thanks for 100. Thanks for 10 years. I appreciate it very, very much, Hockey. Hope you're doing well. I know you're a busy man, so. I put it all against the player, and he's like, "Are you sure you want to do that?" I'm like, "Absolutely, I do." And this guy is like playing against, I guess Baccarat, you play against the dealer, but you can bet against the player. So I bet against the player, bam, win. So I'm up. I have 60,000 won from these vouchers, and I won. So I'm like, okay, I gotta find a blackjack table now. At the end, there's no blackjack table open, or there's no tables open. So what we do is actually go find another slot. I put like 50,000 won in, and having a good time, and I'm losing. But Emmett, he picked the good machine, nice RNG, and he's winning. Oh, great time! I'm like, oh, this is cool, dude. Thanks. And I'm just sitting here spinning, losing. I'm like, just my luck. JW, thanks for 96 months. Project, thanks for the 7 months. Appreciate that. Wiza with a tier 2 for 76 months. And we're trying to hit the bonus or whatever. The what is it called? There's a bunch of gambling addicts in here. When you hit the slot machine, like it procs, and you go into the fun bonus round or whatever, the jackpot. No. But anyways, we're trying to hit that. I run out of wand before I hit it, and I'm like, oh, great. Now Emmett's going to go from his big winning and then go over to mine. Yeah, the Fiji. Yeah, yeah, that's what Lauren kept saying. You got to hit the Fiji. The feature. And he's going to hit the Fiji on mine because I primed it up. I warmed up this Fiji for him. And then he hops over and he hits it. Here's the thing, though. So there's this screen, and there's this big Buddha guy laughing, right? And you keep, there's coins that go into this pond, right? And then if there's enough coins, you might hit the feature, and then you can win big Korean won. And what happens is, I'm probably not going to join this one, Eddie, because you've been waiting for too long. Hold on, let me see something. The stream did just die. Hold on. And I'm not ready for like another 15 probably. No. Just go ahead. I'll join the next one if you can do it. And so, we're like, man, it's not hitting for me. I'm juicing him up with coins in his little coin pond, and he'll laugh occasionally. And then Emmett hops over. I've already warmed it up. She's juicing up the coin pond as well for the Fiji. And we're like, man, it's not hitting. So I touch the screen, and he goes, ha, ha, ha. He laughs because I touched him. Bam! Hits the feature. At this point, I'm like, you got to give me this money. The very next spin, I did something to that machine. Like, this is my Korean won. Brand new sentence, juicing up the coin pond to prime the Fiji. That's probably the only time that sentence has been spoken. Metroid Music, thanks for the 47 months. But anyways, the very next spin, I rub his little tum-tum. He goes, ha, ha, ha. And then, boom, hits it. Coincidence? No. I touched the magic spot on this thing. And then he's winning big money. He's rich, essentially. And I'm like, this is cool. He cashes out. And we're like, man, we got to find a blackjack table. I have these chips because I had the vouchers. I won. I turned like 20,000 into, I thought it was like 60,000 Korean won. So I was like, okay, I just want to play a little blackjack, but there's no blackjack tables open. We walk up. There's an escalator that goes to the second floor, and we're like, hey, are there going to be any blackjack tables open? There's only one downstairs, and it's completely packed. And then I'm holding my 60,000 Korean won, which is basically poor. You're poor. And he's like, well, and he looks. And I'm like, oh, shit, he's looking to see how many chips I have. And I do like one of these. I'm like, I don't want him to, he's going to get a dealer here for basically like pennies when there's like people that come here from other countries that have like $100,000 to gamble with because money is nothing to them. I'm like, oh, it's all good. All good. I just won this from the vouchers. And so, yeah, we give up on that. And then we go down to, and then they opened up the roulette wheel. It's like, okay, I've never played roulette. But I'm like talking with him at like, oh, okay, you place it here. I get the gist. I understand how roulette works. There's this guy that has like blue chips. And I was too afraid to ask how much the blue chips were. My red chips were 10,000 Korean won each. And this guy had blue chips. I don't even know what the blue chips were, but they're probably like 100,000 or 250,000 Korean won each. And he has stacks, and he's like placing it everywhere, going crazy. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. So I put it all on black, except 10,000 Korean won. So 50,000 on black. And I put one single chip on 31, 32, 33, and 34. So in the middle. That's it. And this guy has chips everywhere except where I placed mine. It hits black and it hits like 32, whatever the black number is on that. And he put it all on red or a ton everywhere else. He just lost like 100,000 USD. And I'm the bastard that hit black and the number. And I'm like, oh, cool. It's like 150,000 Korean won that I got. Or almost 200,000 from that. So he loses like $100,000 probably for all I know. And I'm like, oh, cool. I won $100. So that was great. The first time I've ever played roulette. I hit the 50-50 and I hit the quarter on the number. I didn't put it on a specific number, but I put it in the middle of 4. That was a big payout. Yeah. Degenerate gambler loses his second house. Oats wins 200. Not even 200. 200,000 Korean won, which is like, what is that? $140. Yeah, I was like, sweet. It was so funny to see. Literally, my chips were a repellent of his. Like, where my skimpy bets were is what won. Only that. And he had it on every other part of the board. Trying to win something. I actually kind of felt bad for the guy, but then I realized some people have so much money that it's like they don't even care. Like they'll gamble with $1 million and it's not a big deal to them. To where if you just give me that $1 million, it's changing my life, you know. Playing what? Roulette.